experience for everybody. Full grasshopper. Comm system, which has 0 tonnage. It's nice. I would like that. But I'd take another grasshopper over that. The mechs are more fun than the individual components for me. Okay. Do we get it anyways? Yes! Hey, nice. Okay. Center torso. So if you're not clear on this, guys, there's a couple ways you can get different amounts of salvage. If you just blow the mech up, like kill its center torso, or you get 1 piece of salvage. If you kill both of its legs,
it's cleared for fighting.
You get 2 pieces of salvage. And it's 3 parts of salvage to create the mech. If you kill its head, you get 3 points of salvage, but heads are very, very hard to hit. And if you kill the pilot without killing the mech at all, which is what I just did there, you get 3 points of salvage. You can do damage to the pilot by destroying the left or right torso. That will do 1 point of damage to the pilot for each of those. Every time the mech falls over, the pilot takes 1 point of damage, and every time you hit him in the head, the pilot takes 1 point of damage. So those are your options. All right. So +1 grasshopper. Gotta put something away. I'm thinking the Shadowhawk is fulfilling a role that we already have fulfilled a larger style mech. So I might just put that away. So are the Kintaros, and we have a very, very hot Kintaro in here. I can't see what my builds are, though, right now. This is... Oh, game. Alright, this would be another time where it'd be really nice to see your builds, because I have 2 Kintaros somewhere. It's a Wolverine, it's a Griffin. I'm not using the Griffins. And they're not fit, I don't think. But I don't really remember it one way or the other about that. There's my other Kintaro. I feel like this is my backup Jaeger mech right now. And I feel like the Griffins are unfit. Let's get rid of one of the Griffins. Alright. So, any more missions here? No. Let's go take a look at our mech warriors, assign experience. I don't think ammo explosions cause pilot damage unless they're in the... I don't think ammo explosions cause pilot damage. Are you sure about that? Alright, Behemoth with 5,800 experience, holding on to it.
Ready for orders.
Decker with 5k. I want that other overload penalty thing for him. So we'll hold on to it till we can get it. Oh, we get the second called shot bonus there too. So many good things for him.
Good to go.
Alright, Glitch. That massive amount of experience. Still can't quite get there though.
Commander.
Skyros. Saving up for Master Tactician.
What's up, boss?
Slammer. Saving up for something as well. So nothing to assign there. I don't, but we've had it. We checked it before. If you blow up a cockpit or a torso, center torso, not center torso, excuse me, left or right torso, the ammo explosion does not do 2 damage. So if you had ammo on the thing and the ammo explodes as you're also blowing that position up, it doesn't do 2 damage to them. So I'm not really sure ammo explosions do that. I need to confirm that on my own, I guess. All right, with that said, no contracts. We wanted to just double check the store hasn't refreshed. I don't really know what triggers store refreshing, but it doesn't look like it has. So let's move on. Let's go do our next contract. Okay. All right, I'll check it out, Ice Mine. Okay. Defense of Smithin, 25 days. Sure. Oh, do we want to sell more mechs before we leave? Let's make sure we have enough money to run around with. So let's do a little bit of mech stuff before we go. We have too many things in here. I don't think these Griffins are set up. Yeah, hot trash, we called this. Okay, so let's go throw that into the storage. What do we have in here? Jaeger mech. This is the Hot 14 Kintaro, and I think we have a Hot 26, but I didn't like that one. I think we're gonna get rid of that one. All right. Terrible Brawl. Sounds like a... See, I don't know why they're terrible. Why is this terrible? But 60 makes it a heavy. We have 65s. It's supposedly a very, very fast heavy mech. I don't know what determines that. Is it just inherent to the chassis? That doesn't look that terrible. Oh, it has no armor. Oh, I see. So it's, you can only fit that once. I see what's terrible about it. Okay, yep. You're gonna go to the storage facility. Okay. Okay, so we're holding on to our Shadowhawk right now just because, and the Jaeger mech, and this is the Thunderbolt that we're refitting. We have another Thunderbolt here, and I think it's a different type. All right, what is this? Quick draw again. We could try our hand at that was a 5A. What's the one I just got rid of? A 4G. That's missiles and lasers. And what is this one? This one is lasers and missiles. So they're the same thing. This actually doesn't sound terrible to me. Let's take a quick look at it. Can we actually do anything with it? 6 laser mounts and 1 missile mount is about perfect for what we're doing, right? The missile mount for being that last amount of knockdown. Missile mounts on the torso, that seems pretty perfect. Let's go see. So it's just medium lasers again for days. Probably run super hot. And then we need missiles. Really don't care what type of missiles they are. Certainly not going to be a 6. It's either going to be a 4 or 2. Let's just say I went with 4. Are there differences in stability damage on SRMs versus LRMs? So LRM 5 does how much stability damage? Does 10. And the SRM 6 does more than that, right? Or the SRM 2 is only doing 6. SRM 4 is doing 12. There's some difference, okay. But let's just say that we put a 4 on there. Then we gotta put ammo on there, sure. Not a lot, but a little bit. And then we gotta throw utility weapons on because what are we, heathens? No, we want machine guns. Of course we want fucking machine guns. Machine guns for everybody. And then machine gun ammo. Oops. And then we want jump jets because we fucking roll in style here. And it can fit 5 jump jets. And then we're gonna need some heat sinks because shit gets hot when you're running 5 lasers into SRM. This might just be too light is what it might boil down to. The slots are there. These are good layout of slots. It's really fast, which I like, and blah, 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 but it's gonna run into weight. We're already 2.5 tons over before heat sinks. Okay, I'm fine with not using that at this stage in the game. Might have been usable initially, but at this stage we have better things that fulfill this role. So let's just back out. What was the Shadowhawk loadout? It's just a laser and missile boat. You can kind of customize it as you want. I really recommend maxing your armor. Other than that, fit it as you want. My fits are changing as I play the game more. Alright, so let's get rid of this. Okay, we have the grasshopper that we just picked up. I want to change these numbers too. We'll do that as we start moving across. Once we start moving to the next system, we're going to change the numbers to reflect the alpha. I got to get in there whether or not we have some knockdown capability. I need a small abbreviation for like missile or ballistic or something like that. That denotes knockdown versus knockdown. You could just put a yes, no at the end of it, I guess. Alright, we're refitting. There's a dragon that's refitting and a thunderbolt and this other thunderbolt. Can we refit that to be something not useless? So it is, we've already done that. It has a missile mount. And the problem with this was there's no missile mount in the head, or just because we didn't do it. Okay. No, it has a missile mount over here. We're gonna take one heat sink for that, I think, and one medium laser. We're gonna run a what, SRM4 is 1? Or it weighs 2? It weighs 2. SRM2? Not sure that's enough stability damage. It's only 6. I guess it doesn't matter how much stability damage if he's already reached the max. It does nerf damage just a little tiny bit. This guy doesn't have back armor either. Not quite as exciting, is it? How do we not have a fancy SRM2 somewhere? Do we really not have a fancy SRM2, or is it just stuck somewhere that I don't need it? I swear I had a fancy SRM2, like a stability modifying SRM2. Or that it might even be one here. Let's do a quick scan of our things, like the Kintaros. Has SRM4, it probably doesn't need that anymore. And how's the, yeah, there's my SRM2. Right on that Shadowhawk. It's a ++1 one too. Stab damage and regular damage. Alright. Give me your equipment. God, it's so nice having the mech time, the mech repair time to actually... This is the same weapon. Let's buy it super dirt cheap.
New weapon systems available.
And let's go ahead and sell some mechs. The Griffins. Kintaro. Quick draws. The Shadowhawk. Alright. Let's go back to our mech bay. Okay. So we're pretty close on this guy. This is the one we had, so we're gonna refit it. Gonna drop one medium laser. Or an SRM2 ++. And one heat sink for some ammo. Feels a little bit bad. Makes that fucking thing weigh a lot more. What's the laser doing for me? Tonnage. Don't really have. Yeah, it's a little bit. Thunderbolt's a little bit weak for this. Should I drop a heatsink for another medium laser and just micromanage my heat my own? So what is this right now? This is 2040. This is 60 heat. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 heat sinks on there. 12 heat sinks at 3 a pop are 36. And we're at 60 heat before this. This generates 6. We're actually heat neutral right now. I can add another 10 heat and drop a heat sink, which means we go to 13. Really want to do that. I hate not using that last laser mount though. I don't mind being heat neutral. It's not bad. Although I could pull one heat sink right now and just flesh out the back armor. Not entirely either. This is not complex, guys. This is just, there's just information here. A lot of information here, and it's not complex information. Once you start playing, it will become extremely apparent what the fuck's going on right in the screen. I want a little bit more armor there. I don't think I'm gonna get it though. Okay, so this is, looks like we're gonna do. This gives us a little bit of versatility for the knockdowns, which I've been finding extremely useful. Stab damage is now 4 times 2. Is that including the +1 stab damage? Yes, it is. So it was doing 6, and this is now doing 8. Why does it say 4 times? Oh, because it's 4 stab damage. Alright, that's enough to knock something over. Alright, so that's 60 heat, 66 heat, and we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 heat sinks, which dumps us 33 is 63, so we're hot 3 there. Okay, with 6 medium lasers, we run 150 damage, and this does another 20, so this is 170 DPR. And it does have a knock. What do I do for knockdown? KN? KD? Alright. Let's do KD for knockdown. Okay. I don't mind that. We pumped up his back armor some. Still has jump jets. That actually looks pretty good. I think we need to actually use this from time to time. Okay. Take 1 day, not bad.
Logged and noted.
That has a cockpit mod in it too. That should be able to take care of our other stuff there. So really what I should do is get this stupid dragon out of the queue so we can work on that. What else do we have before we move on? So this Wolverine, has this been fit by us? Yes. We should take a moment and rename. Let's get moving though. I think everything else has been refit. I don't think this cataphract has. This is just a random cataphract. The rest are renamed by us. That grasshopper's not refit either. I wish I could drag these around so I could consolidate my mechs in rows and the new ones would arrive at the bottom, and then I could work on the new ones instead of having to guess which ones have been fucking rebuilt or not. There's some interface issues with this game that I would like fixed. Alright, so we have another grasshopper. We're gonna live the dream. We're gonna get the knockdown grasshopper. We're gonna do it because it's the same variant. So let's strip equipment and let's pull in the lasers. I guess I should look at the other one first. Let's do that first. Okay. I tried right click or middle click moving. I think I have. Right click doesn't do anything. Middle click? No, it doesn't do anything. Okay. So we could test if we like it better in our current. So the downside is we lose that sweet damage mod. Having the cockpit thing so I don't have to take damage is just so fucking sexy. It makes my pilots not out of action all the time. I really don't know about putting a missile hardpoint in there instead. Wish the missile hardpoint wasn't there. Okay, but this is 70 ton. We have max armor, except in the center back. What? I think I just forgot that, quite honestly. Yeah, about that. It's rocking 10 heat sinks, max jump jets, and machine guns. 6 machine guns on that. 6 machine guns. Do we have 6 machine guns?
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Let's look at our components. I don't think we have 6 machine guns. We might have to buy a couple before we go here. Let's take a look. We have exactly 6. Let's pick up a couple anyways. Let's grab like 2 more. Or 4 more in case I want to build another mech after this.
New weapon systems available. New equipment available.
Alright. We just got hit in the center back armor, like last mission too, if you guys remember. So it's clearly an oversight. Feels bad though. Alright, where's my other grasshopper? Here. Okay. So we'll pull the LRM ammo. The LRM-5. Although the LRM-5 there isn't even as terrible as I initially thought it was. Because it's doing exactly what we're trying to do. It's trying to knock down guys. I'm not even sure the fucking SRM is the appropriate one to put here. I can't multi-target on these guys though, so I guess it's probably okay. I don't know, but I could stay in position. LRM something. Okay, SRM-2 in the head. We need to get SRM ammo in here. Sounds good. We're at 4 jump jets out of 4. That's fine. We don't want a large laser because large lasers are for suckers. Let's grab a medium laser. We don't have a medium laser plus. Feels bad. Alright, medium laser in there. Rocking 10 heat sinks. Let's max that armor. Pull out a little bit out of these. A little bit out of here. A little bit out of the legs. Alright. Heat sinks don't belong on arms. That's a terrible fucking idea. We're missing a medium laser here. I'm missing a medium laser there. And now we're up to 1. We're missing support. We're missing all of our support weapons. It's gonna be a lot of weight. Alright, and we need machine gun ammo. Okay. Why don't I like large lasers? Because they're super, super, super bad at heat. Damage per heat. They're so inefficient. Alright. It's pretty clear we're going to be stripping heat sinks here. Is it pretty clear? That feels like a lot of heat sinks already. So we're currently rocking 10 heat sinks for 30 heat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lasers. And the SRM is 76 heat we're generating per round. We're dumping 60 right now, which means we're hot 16. That's ridiculous. Do I have to drop a medium laser to make up for the SRM? I mean, it's similar damage, I could drop one medium laser and get over it. But what do I have on this one that I don't have on the other one? Like, where is the extra weight coming from? Because we're still 1.5 pounds over. Or 1.5 tons. We're still not on the scale, guys. What am I missing? I mean, I guess that added a ton from the ammo. Too much center torso armor. Alright, can we get a ton out of that? Nope. Make that up to 71. Sure. Still a ton. We're still a ton over. So that's the ton difference right there. Because we have to add the SRM ammo. So how do we get a ton back here? It's got to be one heat sink, right? Sucks to suck. You know what I could use to make up for that, though? I've got one special fancy heat sink remaining. Okay. So what does this give us then? This gives us 6 medium lasers, which is 150, and another 20 there, so 170.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Jump jets. That's my resub. Nope, from K. Thanks for the resub, man. Jump jets on that. How heat positive are we? We were just counting that. We have 4, 8. This is essentially 10. So we're doing 30. And we are generating 60. 66. And we jumped 60. So we're hot 6. And we do have knockback. Or knockdown. Alright. That looks amazing to me. Actually really excited to fly that. It's a little bit sketchier. I don't want to put Behemoth in there. I think this will be a Decker boat. Okay.
On it.
Alright.
I'll let you know when that's done.
And I think everything else is kind of good to go for the moment. We got this cataphract still. We need to figure out what the hell we want to do with that. So what does the cataphract do? No, I don't know the machine guns in there. I just kind of remember it. Maybe I could put it in there. Yeah, DPR is damage per round. Okay. So what the hell is this thing supposed to do? 1 autocannon slot, 5 laser slots, and 2 support slots. We can make it work. Let's strip the equipment. Can we get it? Where's our like easiest AC2? Is that the lightest autocannon? Yeah.
As a reminder, pets are not allowed aboard the Argo. If you're out on shore leave and you see something fluffy, enjoy it there.
Why don't you go in there? Oh, because it doesn't go there. Where the fuck does it go? Here. Okay, well I can use a better AC2 then. That's fine. AC2, we need AC2 ammo. Which is gonna be here. AC5. God damn it, give me my ammo. Okay. This is how many rounds? 1 million? 25 rounds? Okay.
This is a all ship announcement. The mech lab will be closing down for maintenance at 08.
We're up to 60 medium lasers somewhere.
Or a member of the engineering team. Stay out until Yen gives the all clear.
Okay, we need to turn down the chatter when I get half a second too. It was cute for like the first 10 hours of the game and then it got super obnoxious. I want to run machine guns. They're my new go-to weapon. It's ammo. Although I could maybe run light. Okay. What does this say modified here for? what that means. All right, we want to max the armor. Get jump jets on here. All right, we're still like a million tons under. This is heat sinks, I guess. Movement's slow on this, so it's gonna be not great. We don't need quite as much back armor. Can we get, that's half a ton. Can we get a ton back? Maybe. Alright. And what does this give us for 3, 6, 7 heat sinks is 21. This is 50 heat plus whatever this does in heat. 55 heat. What's the AC2 minimum range? 0, right? No, minimum is 120. What do you drop it by? 90? What's the fucking close range ones then, if it's not the 2? So it's the 10 and the 20 are the close range ACs? Oh man, we're so close. It's harder to do this with the AC then. But maybe, I guess with 4 accuracy, we can maybe deal with it. Okay, but still, 55 heat. And we're dumping 7 is 21. So we're dumping 51. So this is hot 4. Okay, that's fine. So it's jump jets hot 4, and it does have knockdown. And what do we have for damage? 5 lasers is 125. And what does this put out? 150. Okay. Alright. I can live with that. That seems usable too. It's a heavy. Okay. Would I consider having knockdown? Any ballistic weapon that synergizes with my LRM boat. Okay, so we got tons of shit going on. I think all of our mechs are addressed right now. The Wolverine is probably at the end of its shelf life. Same with the Kintaro. Kintaro's not even rocking jump jets, and I find that problematic in the later game here. But this looks really good. So let's get out of this system. Figure out where we're going next. I think we'll go do the next storyline mission. We have money to keep our mech warriors going. Alright, let's travel.
By your command.
Hey boss, we've just...
Alright, Medbay 2's done. Sell them medical supplies, give them medical supplies. Alright. Okay, -1 medical point penalty for 14 days. Reputation. Morale increased by 1. Sure. Alright, we need to build another engineering ship upgrade now. We just lost our 1 medical point we gained. It's kind of annoying. Probably should have just waved on. I want refit time again, or recreation, or both. Let's do refit time.
Sure thing. It'll take a bit, but we'll get it done.
We are catching up on that though, which is great. And keep moving. I know it's not permanent. All right. Some travel time means some mech refit time, gloriously. Oh, you can destroy right and left torso and 1 leg and still get a full mech? Yeah, of course. Alright. Picked up a distress call from a nearby civilian transport. Mount an immediate rescue expedition. Investigate carefully or stay out of it. It's going to be a negative morale modifier if we don't do this. And what? Injuries if we do? Alright. Gain 10,000. Alright, that's fine. As long as there's no negatives, I don't give a shit past that. Alright, work in progress for 8 more days. We've got that dragon to refix still. Or refit. Okay.
Got a new financial report for you, Commander.
Costs us $1 million in upkeep now. It's painful. It's an in-game personality tracker? Okay.
Job's done, Commander.
The other ones aren't. The other ones do matter when you're picking, so if that one's one, so be it. Alright, let's take a look at the mech bay. So all of our jobs are done. They're not really all done because we have a dragon that just came out there. Can I please move these around? Why the fuck can I not move these around? It's so frustrating. Okay, we need to get our naming scheme set up so I can actually compare. So let's do that. It's going to take us a few minutes, but I think it's going to be worthwhile. It gives us a sense of how good the mechs are at doing what we want them to do. I should have thought of this ages ago. All right. Also, I don't want you having that anymore. Okay. So this amount of damage is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 SRM4s are doing, and they're doing 32 damage each. So it's 32 5s, or 150 is 160. So this is doing 100 and Jesus, this is a really strong alpha. Is that right? 8 4s are 32. 32 times 5. 35s are 150 and 5 2s are 10. That's 160. All right, 160 plus 25. Jesus, it's 185. That's really good. Forgot. I didn't realize it was quite as good as that. All right. 85 DPR. No jump jets. Runs hot. And we're missing one of our laser slots to do this because we decided this was... It's max armor but no back armor. It only runs 2 heat sinks. 8 5s are 40. 40 is 50. 50 minus 6. This is not right. That heat number's not right. There's math done wrong there. Oh, it's hot 14. Yes, it is. So 50 minus, so this is 6. So we've bent 36. That's why it runs very hot to do this. Okay. And it has knockback, or knockdown. Okay. Alright. Yeah, Kintaro's fucking amazing
Right.
boat. Alright.
I'll get it in the schedule.
So this one just needs to be renamed, I think. What is it? It's the Grasshopper. So 7 medium lasers are 175. All right. Jaeger is running with 4 medium lasers, which is only 100. And then we have another 4 small lasers. I don't know how to describe this. Like, it has more damage if it gets better, and it does not have knockback. I'm out of characters. I think I can put that in there. It's notably lacking in DPS, isn't it? I mean, the small lasers make a huge difference in damage. It's another 80 damage on top of that. But without tracking that directly. Yeah, it's 172, it's 170. This one needs to be done. Alright. So this is 48 and 32 is 80, right? Yep. And another 32 is 112. And a medium laser. 112. It's 137. Okay. Jump jet's hot 1 and it has knockback. Alright. Missing much in the way of back armor. I feel like back armor is designed to give you not to be volleyed into your structure in 1. Alright, has this one been done? Yep, 170. This one, that's something different. 60, 40 LRMs, 45 LRMs. So these are our LRM boats down here. Except for this one. This is another brawler. Okay. So that just leaves this dragon to deal with over here. So we need to repair and refit it. So what were we doing with this dragon? Ideally. This was supposed to be our melee guy, but it ended up being super painful. What, if anything, can we do with this? With no weapons on it whatsoever, we have 8 tons remaining. Did I get another arm mod? I did. Can we put 2 arm mod? No, you only have 1 arm mod per arm, huh? So this brings it up to an extra 30 melee damage. I don't think it's heavy enough. I just think it dies doing this. I can't like get like armor plates on it or something. It can only go on the head. Huh. That should be put on one of our missile boats. We're missing a jump jet too. So we have 3 tons left. I mean, look at it, it's just empty. And what does it do when it's not punching? Wish it were punching? So it like needs to sprint every round. God, it's so fucking questionable. I don't think I want to run this back. I wanted to make something that punched, but I don't think I do. I think this is getting I think this is getting removed. So what do I have to do for this? I have to strip equipment. Alright, we'll repair it and get rid of it. And I wanted to add to... I'm not sure which I'm going to end up using. I'm going to end up using the Orion or the... Or that. I suspect I'm going to want the Orion, at least till he levels. So let's also grab that morale mod in here, because this guy's always going out and he doesn't have head armor. So grab that morale mod. Okay. Alright.
On it.
So we're good to continue.
I'll let you know
3
when
more
that's done.
days. We gotta manage this. The thing that needs to happen first is the thing we have in there last right now. Okay. Check the chatter volume. Good call, good call. Alright, let's do that real quick.
Samira, can I get a 5-1 check on our current position? Roger that.
Where? Oh, thank God. Well done, chat. Well done. No more fucking mechware chatter. Excellent. Alright, I need a quick break, like 2 minutes here. Go to pee, grab water, and then we are good to go. We're gonna do our next mission. See if there's any cutscene stuff we gotta work through first. Alright, we'll load up and get going in just a second. Right back. I just was reminded by chat something I forgot. I want the Highlander to have an LRM. I want it to have an LRM because it's so much slower, Ice Mind, and I want it to be able to knock down still. So I need to remember to do that after this mission, is to refit the Highlander. Try to remind me, chat, if I don't figure it out on my own, if I don't remember on my own. Okay, so what do we want to do? No knockdown. Thunderbolt has knockdown. I'm pretty excited about this Thunderbolt. I want to check it out. I could run double grasshoppers. Just for a ridiculousness. What's my other grasshopper looking at? What is the code name for grasshopper? GHR. There, I guess. Has a little tiny bit more armor. It says a little bit less damage. It has knockdown capabilities. Is it really that different? I don't really know the difference. I think it might be faster. Movement 5. Hot 6. What was the other one? We're looking at these variants, right? So movement 5 as well. Really? Oh, less machine guns. Have to be closer on the grasshoppers to do quite as well. Yeah, I think I'm bringing both grasshoppers. And I don't know that I want this right now. I think this might want to be... It's more LRMs. Did it matter last time that it was in the last round? Not really. Alright, let's try it. If it's a really long mission, I might run into that. Oh, it's desert biome. This is runs a little hot. These are pretty good. What was the other options? We'd consider bringing the one with morale. So this would be, if we didn't bring this, we'd bring the Orion at 75, right? And what does he bring for me? He runs about the same heat difference. It just only brings 45 missiles instead of 60. I'd rather bring 60. All right, let's go.
Warriors, prepare for combat.
I guess he's slower. I guess is the thing. I guess I should have put the command mount in this guy if I was going to do it this way. I need you to deny them the opportunity to target the refugee dropships. Okay. Protect the dropships. At least 2 dropships must survive. Protect the docking pads, fuel reservoirs. Protect missions kind of suck. We'll see.
Command interface initiated.
Spaceport in front of you is packed wall to wall with civilians, most of them refugees from the capital. The Taurians have been targeting them as enemy combatants. I need you to help keep these people safe. I don't want to be the fucking paladin. We have 3 of the late Lady Carusa's dropships en route to assist with the evacuation. The captain of each vessel will call in on approach. Shepard 1 will be heading for docking pad Alpha. Shepard 2 for Charlie. Wouldn't it be Beta? Number 2, shouldn't it go to pad Beta? And Shepard 3 will be heading to Bravo. Really? We couldn't have done 1, 2, 3. We went 1, 3, 2. You need to keep the enemy's eyes on you and away from the docking pads. Above all, you need to keep them from firing on the docking pads, fuel reservoirs when the dropships are being loaded. Any hostiles that you fail to engage will almost certainly target the fuel tanks. If they manage to take one out, the resulting explosion will wipe out everything nearby. Dropships, refugees, you name it. You can see a fuel tank's estimated blast radius on red on your screen.
Good luck, Commander.
Good luck,
The Taurians
Commander.
aren't going to make this easy. Protect our ships. Help them get our people home safe.